Hi YouTube family, I'm Jazzy. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to my kitchen where, as you can see, I'm cooking up a storm. From the gym to the kitchen. After you work out, you want to eat small. This is one of the best things to have, which is quinoa, especially if you're doing an ab workout. And it's loaded with a lot of great benefits. It's protein and other great benefits for your body. So in my other videos, I did a quinoa recipe with turmeric. So I've decided to do yet another one because, you know, with quinoa, you can do a whole lot of different recipes with it. This one is very simple. It calls for very little ingredients. And we have the quinoa, we have the veggies. Use your favorite veggies. This one is just corn, peas and carrots. And I've decided to add a baby squash. Baby squash is optional. You do not have to add it if you don't want to, but I decided a very small one, which is, as you can see, it's right here, the baby squash. Then we have the red onions. I did half of a red onion, a medium-sized red onion. You have the scallions, you have your different color peppers, and this is some baby bell mushrooms I'm going to add to it, which is going to add even more health benefits to the meal. Okay, and this of course is a lemon. This is optional too, you don't have to, but it's also great. It elevates the taste, give it a really nice taste. And everything here, it's great for, you know, for the immune system, okay? So as you can see, as always, my grapeseed oil, the pot is hot and I am going to get ready to start cooking. Let's turn this down just a little bit. It's a little too hot. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. Yes. Not a whole lot of measurements. The only thing we're going to keep doing is adding oil because, as I always say, the quinoa soaks it up and you don't want the meal to be too dry. So instead of adding a whole lot and then you have too much oil, you just add a little bit at a time when necessary. Okay, so here we have very light seasoning. I'm going to put a pinch of butter in it to enhance the flavor just a little bit. Okay, so the pot is ready. First thing we're going to do is add the onion. Turn this back up. Pot cools down so quickly. Add the onion. Just let the onion just sit here just for a couple of seconds before adding the peppers and mushrooms. Just a couple of seconds. Okay, so now let's add the baby squash. Now, why I'm not adding it all at once? Because the baby squash, you know, it takes a little bit longer than the baby bell mushrooms, right? And what I'm trying to do is not let everything get too soft for when we add the quinoa. Let it sit here for a second or two. Yep. Add the baby bell mushrooms along with the peppers. Okay, let's add the little piece of the butter from now. So the mushrooms, the mushrooms and the baby squash can get that buttery flavor. Really good. Add a pinch of salt from now. Just a little bit at a time. There's no specific measurement, just a little bit. Of course, I'm using my pink salt, Himalaya salt. Okay, now we're ready for the veggies. Now this is 2.5 cups. Sometimes you just feel for more of the veggies, especially when you're a vegan like I am. Move this aside so you guys can get a look. Everything is coming together really nicely. Okay, let's add a little bit of onion powder, as you can see, and we have garlic, onion, and some other spices there. After it's almost done and you taste it, you know exactly what you need to add again. If it's a little bit more of the onion powder or pinch of salt. Most times it's just a pinch of salt. Okay, so now we'll add the scallions and the cilantro. Add a little bit more oil. It's getting a little dry. Stir this up. Add a little bit of quinoa at a time. It's nice protein. It keeps you full and you don't ever feel bloated. Mix it up a little bit at a time. Okay, let's put the rest of it. This is just 2 cups of quinoa. Of course, remember, it's 2 cups of water to 1 cup of quinoa. Mix it up really well. This looks really good. Nice. Okay, take a little taste, make sure that has enough salt. Okay, a little dry, it should be enough, and pinch more salt. Just add a little bit at a time. Taste it before you just pour like I just did. You know, when you're cooking a lot and all these different recipes, you sort of get the hang of exactly how much to put. And I'm sure a lot of you by now should probably know that I hate doing measurements. I don't do a lot of measurements, only when and if necessary. But because I'm so used to it, I can tell exactly when it's enough. But for this particular dish and other quick recipes that I've made in the past, you don't really need a lot of measurements. Just take your time and add a little bit at a time. And taste as you go. Get that taste, get that flavor and taste that you're looking for. Perfect. Now I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice, enhance the flavor, give it a really nice flavor. Everything you add, this whole pot is just, you know, full of benefit. It's tasty and it's quick, and that's what you're looking for. That's what we all need. And guess what? This is all done. This is all done. Now, as I said, the lemon is optional. The lemon is optional, but if you like to try it, what you do is you just take a little bit out in a bowl, squeeze a couple of drops of lemon on it, the lemon juice, and taste it. I guarantee you're gonna love it. I know I taste a lot, but I like my food to be just right. A little bit more salt. There you go. This should do it. This is quite enough. Here, let's do one more taste. The mushrooms, everything looks perfect. Just right. This is all done, and this is very quick. So let's put a little here in the plate. You guys take a closer look. I hope you try this recipe. Let's put one little more spoon. And this is how quick your quinoa dish is. Very, very quick. And it's super healthy. You guys, please try this recipe. I hope you like it. And if you do, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And please remember to subscribe, so when the next video pops up with another quick and healthy recipe idea, you guys will be always the first one to know. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see if I can come up with yet another quinoa recipe for you guys. Until next time, this is Jazz D saying thank you. Remember, subscribe. Until next time, take care, you guys. Be safe. Bye.